Get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend of 4 years. In that sentence, it doesn't feel real. This has been one of the hardest decisions, and it's definitely going to be one of the hardest videos I ever make. I'm scared. I'm heartbroken. I'm confused. But I know it's time. I know it's past time. And I just hope someday he's able to see that this really was in both of our best interests.
Am I the only one who thinks that it is absolutely insane to be posting a get ready with me video to go and break up with your significant other of 4 years? You know, these women are absolutely insane to me. So this woman decided to sit down and record herself as she's going to break up with her boyfriend of 4 years. Now, I don't consider this to be sane behavior. I think a lot of this is attention seeking. And to be honest with you, I think this kind of crap is exactly why men don't want to be dating modern day women, because so many of them are clinically insane and they air out crap on TikTok that has no business being there in the first place. But what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again. And on today's episode, as you saw, we are going to be covering this video. This is a woman who decided to jump on TikTok. This is a public video. You know, a lot of people get this idea that I'm finding these private videos from women. That's not the case at all. These women post this crap publicly to the internet. So we have this video here of this woman doing her get ready with me to break up with the boyfriend of 4 years. So let's take a listen. Let's see what she has to say. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
Get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend of 4 years. In that sentence, it doesn't feel real. This has been one of the hardest decisions, and it's definitely going to be one of the hardest videos I ever make. I'm scared. I'm heartbroken. I'm confused. But I know it's time. I know it's past time. And I just hope someday he's able to see that this really was in both of our best interests. I've always known this day would come. I just never really knew when I would actually have the courage to do it. And today is that day.
Ah, yes, the absolute classic, okay? The woman knew that the relationship was going to end. She just felt like ending it specifically today. Isn't this crazy, right? Like, women will say crap like this and see no issue with it. So you knew that the relationship was never going to work, and yet now you're deciding to end the relationship. I find that crazy. But also, on top of that, during this video, apparently we're doing our skincare routine. That's right. So we are literally doing a get ready with me where we do our skincare at the same time as talking about this. Modern women, guys, I present to you.
We met in college. We were dorm room neighbors. And at that time, it felt like right person, right time. Like everything was perfect. We had routine. It was comfortable. It was convenient. It made sense. I was so in love. Really thought, this is it. I'm never gonna have to date again. Like I found my person, found my soulmate. This is the one I'm gonna marry. But as we all know, things change. And that's our situation. I graduated college a year and a half ago. We moved out together, even though he was still in college, and was really super excited. You know, like this is my first time out of school. I'm ready to kind of explore this life, travel, chase my dreams, getting to know myself. And somewhere in that process.
Ah, yes, guys, that's the type of woman I want to date, right? A world traveler who's just trying to discover herself. Yeah, that's not a recipe for disaster. You know, these women who they love to travel, they need to find themselves. I mean, you could have just stopped the video right there, hey.
Thus, I realized I was outgrowing the version of myself that existed in that relationship. It was honestly like so difficult. I felt myself almost having to shrink down to fit into the relationship. That's kind of when problems really started to happen. I've known in my gut that I was not in the right relationship for me for about 2 years now, but I loved him so much that I just kept thinking to myself, things will change. And I think when we hit that 4-year mark, hit it in April, I kind of did some deep reflecting. I've been like journaling about this because it's been something that's been on my mind for quite a while now. And I noticed some repeated patterns that I was just hoping and wishing would change, but
oh my goodness,
weren't changing. And another thing I feel like I should add, I don't want to change a person to like fit with me. Like I want to find something that's just natural. We just got to a point where we didn't really see eye to eye anymore. I realized our goals for the future didn't really align. Just certain like things that are definite deal breakers for me. And I was hoping it would change, but that was wishful thinking.
Okay, allow me to translate. This is what I think happened. This woman, this world traveler, she wanted to go out and find herself. I think we all know what that means at this point. So many women love to say this crap. But of course, she wanted out of the relationship because she wanted to go and have her fun. Now, she knew that she wanted out for at least 2 years. Like, let that sink in, guys. A lot of dudes, they don't actually know the breakup is coming. Okay. Women know ahead of time. They're looking for an opportunity. They're looking for the right time to do it and so on. A lot of men actually get blindsided because women will pull this crap when they have the ability to go to the next man immediately. It's called monkey branching, fairly well known at this particular point in time. But this woman knew that she was going to be ending this relationship for at least 2 years. But now she's doing it, and her justification, guys, is because she's outgrown herself. They didn't see eye to eye on things, and she had to shrink herself down to fit into the relationship, whatever the hell that means. Notice how much vague, nonsensical BS language women love to use when they make videos like this. It's never like, oh, we couldn't agree on having kids and getting married. That was a large issue. So we figured it would be wise to go our separate ways. There's no definitive, logical reason. It's, oh, I had to shrink myself. We didn't see eye to eye. I outgrew myself, and so on. We just use this language that is nonsense, that is used to be as vague as possible, so we don't actually have to talk about why we actually did it.
Anymore. I realized our goals for the future didn't really align. Just certain like things that are definite deal breakers for me, and I was hoping it would change, but that was wishful thinking. I think the part that makes all of this so hard is nothing catastrophic happened. Like, there wasn't any big explosive breakup moment, no cheating, none of that. And that's somehow even more difficult to walk away from. So I packed up 4 years of my life and moved last week. Told them that it was kind of just to find myself and like self-growth, which it totally was. But it was also to separate from the situation and give myself that clarity. Are you making the right decision? Almost immediately, I felt some sort of like peace. That distance gave me clarity that I needed. And I just had to sit down and admit to myself, this is not the love that I want to keep choosing.
Holy hell. So this woman left her 4-year relationship because she felt like it and because she wanted to go find herself. She found herself, okay? Indeed, she did. She found herself in another man's bedroom. That's where she found herself. And this is, guys, this is what I said in the intro, okay? This is the kind of stuff that makes men not want to date. You know, you have so many women who are asking for marriage. Oh, he hasn't married me and it's been 4 years. The man's due, right? Why isn't the man marrying me? Why can't I get commitment out of men? And this is how modern women are treating men. You know, oh, yeah, it's been 4 years, you know, you haven't done anything wrong per se, no cheating, no infidelity, whatever. But I just need to go and find myself. I need to do some inner healing. This is the language we're using in 2025. This is still the script we're running with. That's insane. And I feel for these guys, right? Like, I have a lot of empathy for these men. I really do. Because one day their lives just get turned upside down. A lot of these dudes think that they're going to marry this woman. They think things are going smoothly. And then all of a sudden the woman will just leave his ass because she feels like it, because some Chad from her past became single on Instagram again. And it's ridiculous. It's a complete, it's a real travesty for men. It really is. I don't care so much about the women who do this. You know, they'll be alone with their cats when they're 35. They've essentially sealed their fate. But I do have a lot of empathy for the men who get screwed over like this. I really do.
Some sort of like peace. That distance gave me clarity that I needed. And I just had to sit down and admit to myself, this is not the love that I want to keep choosing. But moving away has been so hard. We do like our nightly FaceTime calls. I almost felt like I had to like act like everything was all fine and dandy, even though it wasn't. And I've been holding it in. Feeling like I'm living a lie like that, honestly, broke me.
Wait, what? She's still FaceTiming him. These two are still calling each other? Okay, this is how you know that she doesn't respect the man. Here's what she did, guys. She's still leeching onto this guy for emotional support while she goes out there and hooks up with other dudes. Isn't that crazy? Like, she moves away, clearly to go out there and have fun with other men, okay? But she's still doing nightly FaceTime calls with this guy. Guys, please do not be this man, okay? If your girl wants to leave, there's the damn door. I will not be talking to you, okay? That is the end of it. Pack your crap, get out. You know what I mean? It's like these dudes will continue to give these women pieces of themselves for no reason. This is a woman who doesn't respect you. She doesn't actually love you, and yet you're being her emotional support on this application each night. It's ridiculous. Men are getting scammed, guys. They are getting finessed by these women.
As much as this breakup is going to hurt, I feel like I'm going to feel relieved. I don't have this weight on my chest anymore. It feels like my life's on pause until I get the thing done. Dragging it out is just hurting myself and him more. This is not fair to either of us. I need to do the hard thing that needs to be done. Loving someone and choosing someone are two very different things. You can love something while still realizing it is not good for you. It's just whether or not you choose to walk away. And now I'm choosing to walk away for both of our own goods. I know for a fact I'm the one that has to do it in order for it to be done, even though we both know that this has to happen. I just had to be honest with myself and realize we are not bringing out the best version of each other anymore. Oh my goodness, man. This is not really a healthy relationship anymore. Now I have to act. I am terrified to start over. I don't want to live a life out of fear.
So again, no specifics are given. Oh, the relationship, it wasn't healthy for either of us. She doesn't say how. She doesn't elaborate, you know. There's no talk of, oh, the man was really awful. He did XYZ behavior. And you already know, okay, if the dude was an awful man, if he actually did really negative things to this woman, if he mistreated her, we would be hearing about it, right? It would get very specific. The man did this, the man did that, but we don't hear any of those details. It is intentionally kept very vague. Why? Because she left a good man after 4 years because she felt like it. And this is what happens in marriages too, mind you, by the way, because women are allowed to file for irreconcilable differences. There doesn't have to be infidelity these days. There doesn't have to be, you know, plausible grounds for getting the divorces or leaving your husband, taking his resources and so on. Women can do it because they feel like it. And women's feelings go up and down. One day she might love you, the next day, you're a pain in her ass. And all of a sudden, some dude DM'd her on Instagram and your relationship's over. Like, what do men get out of this? I'm really not understanding, guys. Like, the benefit for men is shrinking, seemingly, every single damn day. It really is.
Want a deep love. I know some people might be wondering, like, why are you making a video about this whole thing? I need this for my attention process, all right?
Oh, my goodness.
My boyfriend was very private, and he kind of wanted me also to be private, which just isn't me.
You can't, guys, you can't make this crap up. So this dude, he wanted this to be kept private, right? Like, this poor guy, this woman decides to go against his wishes and air all of this stuff on TikTok anyway. No respect for the dude whatsoever. Like, it's crazy. She gets on here, she airs the dirty laundry, regardless of how the man feels. Why? Because it's part of her healing process, guys. Didn't you know that women, in order to heal, they have to talk about very sensitive subjects regarding their relationship that may or may not involve you to anybody who will listen? They will post it publicly on the internet. This is ridiculous, guys. And people still wonder why men don't want to date these women. You know what I mean? Oh, but you know, oh, she's gorgeous. You know, she looks great. She seems like a nice lady. It doesn't mean anything a lot of the times, guys. Like, these women, they can look like supermodels. They can not look like supermodels. The morals oftentimes just are not there. There's a lot to be desired. Let me tell you.
My boyfriend was very private, and he kind of wanted me also to be private, which just isn't me. I'm very extroverted. I love talking and having fun, and I'm done pretending to be someone that I'm not. And I also know I am most definitely not the only person out there who's going through a situation like this and holding on to something that is slowly killing them.
Oh my goodness, man.
In my heart of hearts, doing what I feel is right. I can't apologize for that. I am really sad, and it's going to be really hard to see him hurting, but I know in the long run, this will be for the best for both of us.
Right. Okay. No, I'm with it. She still hasn't broken up with the man yet, I think, because I forgot the original premise of the video, right? The premise of the video was that we were getting ready to go and break up with the boyfriend. Ah, yes, of course. I have nothing to say, man. I have nothing positive to say about this woman. I really don't.
I already feel like a part of me that's been missing for so long is coming back. I have no idea what the future has in store. I am optimistic, so proud of myself for sticking to my gut and finally having the courage to follow through. I'm just gonna get in there, do it, probably hug forever, and then that'll be it. Don't cry now, you've done so good.
What the hell?
I'll keep you guys posted. Wish me luck.
Please don't.
Really difficult.
No.
Bye.
And the craziest part about this video is notice the emotional framing of this video, okay? What do I mean by that? What I mean is this woman has painted herself to be the victim. You know, she's putting on the tears. She literally opened up the video by looking like this, okay? Check this out. Not that frame. This is what she decides to open the video with. Clearly trying to frame herself as the victim. Oh, don't worry, sweetie. It's so difficult for you. You know, we understand. Those are the comments, the types of reactions that she's hoping to farm from releasing this video. You know, it's all framed in a very particular way. Women are very good at this, by the way. Men, I don't think men are very good at this because this is not something that's intuitive to us. It really isn't. Like, I don't see men making videos typically like this because men don't even understand what the hell's going on. You think men are going to emotionally frame a video? No, okay? Women are very, very good at this stuff. They want you to feel a certain way. They know what is likely to elicit that reaction from you. And so they weave together videos like this that have very little actual logical substance to them, but will still try and paint themselves as the victim. It is ridiculous to me. And I empathize with the man in this situation, you know, assuming this video is not a hoax or anything, which very well could be the case. You know, she could just be farming attention for no reason. Maybe she doesn't have a boyfriend. Who the hell knows? These women are clinically insane. But assuming this story is true, which it seems to be true based on how she's going about lying about the whole situation, I feel for the man. I really do. A lot of guys go through this every day, and it's pretty damn awful. Guys, we're going to be leaving it there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace.